You're on to touching. I'm talking about the food in Margaret's kitchen. Hi, guys. Welcome back to On Display, post-premiere day, season 14. I have none other than the very drunk and...
Drunk?
I think you're still... I'm not kidding. I have Joe Gorga.
I'm just frustrated.
You're frustrated?
Yeah.
Say hi. Say hi to the people.
Hi, people. Hi, everybody. These are the nice... See, these are my people. They're nice to me.
They like you.
These are nice. These people are not. Not you. You're mean.
I'm so nice to you.
Mean. You're always mean.
I'm like an angel from heaven. No, you think I'm mean when I like correct you or tell you when you're wrong. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the premiere of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Season 14 is officially here. Oh, Lord, buckle up. It's actually a really great season. And I know so many people thought they were like curious about what this season's going to be like because, you know, of the splits and the friendship dynamics and just everyone was so curious what it was going to be like without.
I wonder what everybody thought.
Yeah, without the family.
Did you get any comments today?
I mean, overall,
did they like it?
Yeah, it looked like everybody really
enjoyed
liked it. Yep, everybody enjoyed it. I think it was like there's a huge curiosity, of course, on like how we filmed this with the family not speaking. So I think that was like a huge aspect of it. But I've heard from very reliable sources, Andy Cohen and production and the PR at Bravo, everyone, that it is an amazing season, even though. So that's a good thing. So congrats to all my Real Housewives of New Jersey girls. Another year. Cheers to that. We're actually waiting for the ratings. Just so you guys know, to give you a little behind the scenes stuff. Like we only see, so I have not seen episode 2 yet. So I'm waiting to get it. We will get it. Like, so if our show airs on Sunday, we'll probably get the episode on like Thursday or Friday so that we can actually see what's going on. I'm curious what this second episode is like.
What do you think?
I can't remember, actually. I think it's, is it our party? I'm not sure, but either way, we're waiting for the ratings to come out also because the ratings will usually come out like tonight or tomorrow morning. So we're waiting on that. It's always fun when you're on a TV show to like see how the season's rating, how the episode rated. So we're waiting on that.
You know, Tony called me today. You know, guys, the pool boy calls me early this morning.
What did he say?
And he says he was crying. He was crying.
Why?
Yeah, he was crying. I thought something really happened, and he's just crying, and I go, "What's the matter?" He goes, "I'm just sitting in my office, you know," and he's tearing up, and he's like, "I was watching the news, and I just flipped over, and your show's on," and he goes, "And I saw your dad, and your dad was talking about how he missed my mom, you know, and he was crying, and he goes." And he said, like he was bawling. He goes, "Remember your parents?" And we were just reminiscing because it was like a son to them. You know, we've been friends since 5 years old.
Yeah. He grew up in your house.
And he goes, "Do you ever watch those episodes?" I go, "No." I see that. I shut it right off. I walk away. I said, "It bothers me."
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, I didn't tell you. I just remember that.
Oh, yeah. You didn't tell. He was legit crying.
Crying.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It is sad.
Well, he was
my
so
sisters
close
cry.
to
My sisters cry too when they see him. They love them so
much. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's something, and that's one thing about we see our kids in 1 year. They look completely different. So we watch them on TV, then we're in 1 year later. Oh my God, you're like, oh my God, look how they grown. Even Fuda's kids. You see the Fuda kids?
Yeah, they look like different children. It's insane. Joe and I were actually, because it was a rainy day here Sunday, and the premiere day, and it was raining all day in New Jersey. So, we just had Bravo on. So all they do is like repeat Jersey when they're about to show you the premiere. So we watched Bravo TV, we actually watched The Real Housewives of New Jersey episode after episode all Sunday long because we were just home waiting to go to the premiere party at Margaret's house, which we have to tell you all about after this. We're going to tell you all about that. But we were watching all of like reruns from when we were younger. Our kids, holy cow. I was literally just watching season 13. Gino and Joey look absolutely nothing right now like they looked in the last season. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Gino and Joey look like little boys to me. And now they both look like they got so much bigger in 1 year. And that's actually crazy. It's hard for you, for you guys at home that you obviously don't get to see your child year for year on TV or season for season on TV. It's crazy because you don't even realize how much they change in 1 year. It's insanity.
That's the only good thing about being on TV. The one good thing on being on this reality show, despite all the chaos and all that.
The memories
that you watch and you have and you really see 14 years of footage.
Yes.
Yes. Which is pretty cool.
It is like getting a home movie, a home video, whenever they put our scenes on. And I would love to hire someone eventually to just grab every scene like of our personal package.
And we really film reality, us, in our home. I don't know about others. I don't know, but our scenes are complete reality. So these are really, really memories.
Yeah.
And on our daughter just posted, which I just saw the other day, yesterday. She goes, first time I've ever watched a show. She just started watching.
Yeah. She'll watch episode here or there.
Which is pretty cool. You see that?
Yep. If you and I are watching, she'll sit by us, but Antonia has never said like, the show's on, turn it on, let's watch it. Like, she doesn't watch the show like that. So now she's into it because all her friends, honestly, what happened is all her friends at college are into it. So she hears about the episodes and they're like, your mom did this, your dad did. So she's like, I just need to start watching. She's like, I don't even know what they're talking about half the time.
Yeah, but that's what I like. That's what I love about my kids. They definitely take after me because they don't give a shit. No. They've been on this TV screen for 14 years, right? And they really don't care.
None of them care.
They don't care.
Not one of them give a shit that they're famous. Not one of them care what they look like. Antonia barely will brush her hair before the cameras come in. Like, and she, and legit, she's just like, who cares? Like, she doesn't give a shit. She won't she's not like that like girl who's like, oh my God, the cameras are coming. Like, let me go put some makeup on and like lip. She's like, ew, no, like this is me. Like,
thank God for me, man, because I raised these kids right.
Yeah. I mean, you deserve a pinch.
Just pinched my nipple.
I'll pinch your nipple.
I like my nipples being touched.
Oh my God. How do we?
Come on, I need something.
Oh my God. Enough with you. Guys, let's talk about this premiere party because we have to in order to discuss how that I think that Joe is still drunk.
No.
Shout out to Margaret Joseph's through the best party. We had such a great time. First of all, I had my whole entire family there, and everyone knows when my family's there, it's going to be a party. Like, all of my cousins were there. My sisters were there. My mom was there. My aunt was there. Like, my nieces were there. Like, the Marco clan ran deep. I had about 20 of us from the Marcos there, and we are dancers. So the Marcos made a circle. We were dancing to every single song. Oh my God, there were so many fabulous gays that were booty popping and doing like the bet. At one point somebody was like, I feel like we're in a gay nightclub, and it was like the best night. The music was awesome. Not sure who the DJ was, but shout out to him. The songs were great, but Joe Gorga was walking around, as can be expected, pouring tequila and vodka down people's throats. And finally, they flipped the switch on him because these guys are getting so used to him doing that, right? That they started saying, no, you turn around, you take it, you do it. So he had to do it. He started doing it.
I always do it. They didn't flip. Don't try to
Last
put that out
night
there.
was the most drunk I have ever seen you in like since we were young, like in our 20s.
Well, the problem, I haven't seen a lot of people, right? So they come on, do a shot with me. Do a shot with me. I didn't realize it.
Yeah, but you can't do it. No, everyone comes up to us. That's the one thing. When people see us in restaurants, when people see us at like a family party that they don't know us, but we're invited to the party, a thing like last night with 150 like people there, everyone wants to do a shot with us. Like, that's the thing. Like, brings us shots. Let's do a shot. Let's do a shot. But like, so Joe's the type like, well, they're offering you a shot. You got to do it. It's rude. Like, they're excited to have a shot with you. But I'm like, I cannot do 15 shots. Like, it's not happening. But he takes everyone.
I think I did like 62 shots last night. It was insane.
No, it was making me a little nervous. And so he wasn't being home, like belligerent or anything, but he was dancing. Like, Joe was like booty popping. Like, he doesn't even booty pop. And he was like bending over, shaking his butt.
See, I don't remember that.
Oh my God. We were like, look at this guy. And then he was just like a little like hyper and, you know.
It was hyper. What do you
so
mean
we
hyper?
go to leave and I can totally tell like this guy is like feeling it, right? So as we're driving home, so we didn't really eat much all night, but at the end of the night we went into Margaret's kitchen and I guess, you know, whoever catered the food put all the leftovers. And so Joe and I, before we got into the car, went to town.
I ate?
Yes, because I made you a big plate of food because it was like this guy's gonna like
that's what got me sick.
Yes, it did because
I didn't even know I ate. You see,
food, well, no, that's not what got you sick. You were drunk. Admit that you threw up. No. Just admit you were puking.
Food poisoning.
Joe will never admit it.
Food poisoning.
He knows that I get on him if he drinks, right? Like I get on him. Like if he gets, I'm like,
you
you're
get on
drunk.
me if I do anything. If I brush my teeth, oh, you're doing it wrong. You gotta do it this way.
No,
you get on everything. She watches me like a hawk. You know why? You're so obsessed.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And she gets mad. I'm touching her and this and that. And that's when you get mad because you're like, why is he touching me so? Why is he not touching me today?
Oh my God, Joe Gorga. You sidetrack on conversations. Like I can't.
I do? No,
yes.
We're talking about
You're
the
on
same
to
shit
touching. Right, I'm talking about the food in Margaret's kitchen.
Yeah, and I told you it's food poisoning.
Okay, it was not food poisoning. We all ate the food and everybody's fine. Stop blaming the food
it's the way
for your over excessive drinking.
No.
Summer requires extraordinary hydration that's built for everyday dehydrating moments. And that's where Liquid IV comes in to save the day. Liquid IV hydrates you with benefits like electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients. With 3 times the electrolytes of your leading sports drink, plus 8 vitamins and nutrients in a single stick. It's clear why Liquid IV is the #1 powdered hydration brand in America. Guys, I know I said it before, but Liquid IV has been an absolute lifesaver for me, especially on those days that I'm just running around and I forget to stay hydrated. It's convenient to carry, it's easy to use, and it actually tastes good. And it's not disgustingly sugary like those other hydration drinks out there. You tear, you pour, and you live more because 1 stick plus 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. Turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Melissa at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code Melissa at liquidiv.com. Are you ready to shop? Rakuten's Big Give Week is back. Get 15% cash back on hundreds of stores, including Adidas, Stanley, and even Hotels.com. Rakuten is how in-the-know shoppers get the best savings. They shop the brands they love and earn cash back on top of their deals. During Big Give Week, May 6th to May 13th, the cash back rates are even bigger. I'll definitely be shopping for a couple brand new vacuums at Dyson, along with a fresh new pair of shades from Ray-Ban. You can save on everything you need for summer, like clothing, outdoor gear, and travel. Join today for free and get an extra 10% cash back boost. That's an extra 10% cash back on top of Big Give Week's 15% cash back. You won't see higher cash back rates than these. Go to Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app. That's Rakuten, Rakuten. Shoppers get it. So basically, we're in the kitchen. I make him a plate. It's all Mexican. It's Cinco de Mayo, so very spicy to say the least. There was like this spicy corn, which I think is what's kicking my ass right now.
She just admitted it.
You know, like, I'm not gonna lie. I told Joe all day, like just now when we sat to do the I'm like, my stomach is like not, and I keep remembering like we were starving at the end, and there was a big thing of corn that was like creamy and spicy, and we ate it, and we ate.
It's like eating the creamy spinach,
like some spicy chicken, and so we get in the car, and Joe's just like. And I'm looking at his face, and he keeps rolling down the window for the fresh air. And I'm like,
it was hot.
Oh, no. I know when someone does that, it means you're about to puke, and you need some fresh air.
Because you don't know how to drive. You slam on the brakes every minute. You're getting me car sick.
He can't admit it. And so he was like, he literally just can't admit it. So he's like, it's hot in here. I got to roll down the window. It's hot in here. I got to roll down the window. And then I'm like, Joe, are you going to puke? Like, what do you do? He's like, no, it's just hot in here. Then we get home to the house, and I'm like, you're drunk. Like, you totally are. And he was like, no, I just got to go in the bathroom for a minute. You're puking in the bathroom.
No, I was not.
Yeah, you were.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's like you're like in court. Did you see it with your own eyes? No.
Yeah, answer the question. Did you puke?
No.
What did you do?
Nothing.
You didn't?
I spit. You know, I had a gag, and that corn came out of my mouth.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
He threw up. I guess.
No, I did not. No.
What a
and I got up late, guys.
I
woke up late this morning, an hour later than I.
Wait, he never knock. That's how I knew. He
tired.
never gets up. Like, you always get up before me. Your alarm goes off an hour before mine. You're out of the bed way before my alarm goes off. My alarm goes off. I'm hitting it. Never in my life is Joe still in the bed.
Well,
I look. I'm like, oh my God, you were still in the bed. I was like, he's hurting.
Yeah, but I had a long weekend. I only slept the night before. I had my comedy show, so I only slept 3 hours.
Okay, can we investigate this here for 1 second? The state of our bathroom, the rolling down the windows, the fact that you woke up late this morning is all leading me to believe that
What is this, court?
That I am right here.
Trying to go through something?
Yeah, I'm like,
what do you want?
The jury needs to review the evidence. You know what it is? It's not that. It's fine if you were. I hate that you never admit it. You will not say, I was drunk. Yes, I drank too much. Oh, you're right, Melissa, got tipsy.
No.
You are so stubborn, old school Italian. Like, you refuse to say that you were drunk.
And listen, let me tell you something. You should appreciate me. I don't get violent. I don't get sloppy, spilling, falling. You don't even know I'm drunk. Why? Because I have a good time?
We all had a good time. We all had a good time.
If you booty pop a little bit, of course.
Ladies, DM me, please.
There's 75 gay guys there. They're all booty popping. You know.
So you booty pop too?
Might as well. Yeah. Listen, I go with the crowd. We had a good time.
My God! I felt like I was on Fire Island. I was loving it. It was so much fun. I was like, we all need to go out again without the men. This is so fun. I don't know. Listen, I want my listeners to tell me. Does your man admit to you when he drank too much, or when he feels like he's a little dizzy, or when he feels like, when you can clearly tell your man is a little tipsy and he's going to the other side? Will your man admit it? Because I can name 5 girlfriends right now that their men are exactly the same.
There we go.
Exactly the same as you. I don't want to call them out on it, but they never admit it either.
I got a lot of men that can admit a lot of things about their wives. Lots.
Why do you always have to tip for tat?
I could. I just can.
Crazy.
You want to put that out there? I can put out a lot of things.
Crazy.
But
anyway, wasn't it a great party? We had churros. What was your favorite part? Any fun memory? Dorinda was there. I swear, I think Dorinda, guys, is like a New Jersey housewife. If she lived in Jersey, she would be casted on this show in 2 seconds. She fits in so good with us.
No, we should get her on.
She lives in New York.
Well, she'll move to Jersey, get an apartment.
Yeah. What other
I tell you, the party was great. No, the party was awesome. It really was. And if people saw it online on social media, it was hopping like it was. We were
dancing. We were dancing.
It was crazy. It really was. We had a great time. And you know what was great? The whole entire crowd was great. Everybody there
was there to have a good time.
Yes. No drama, no bullshit. And everybody had a great time.
Our only issue was like we had a little problem with the sound. So we were like trying to hear the TV. We were putting the mic up against the TV. So I feel like all of those people really wanted to see the premiere. They definitely went home and tonight they're rewatching, which by the way, I almost want to rewatch it tonight.
No.
Because it was different than the cut we
was?
got. It felt different. I saw different things. Yes. So now I got to watch it.
I didn't even see it.
I think it was a little different. And you know me, I never watch anything. I gotta watch it. But anyway, so what else is going on, Joe Gorga? Do you know? I have some news for you that you might not know.
What?
Are you aware that we are the longest running couple on Bravo TV?
Not for long, man. Not for long.
Isn't that what you say instead of wow, baby? That's so amazing, honey.
Oh, really? We are?
We are the longest standing couple on Bravo. That I'm a housewife that has, never been demoted, never became a friend of, and has had a marriage.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are the longest running couple on Bravo. Would you like to say a couple words or tell me how you feel about that? Or who do you owe that to? Or is there a reason you and I have made it through the rough?
Yes.
Where it's a struggle for a lot of the other couples?
Oh, I owe it to myself. Because all the love that I put into you, I do. I'm touching you right now, and I want to make love right now.
Oh, my God. This is not what the people want to hear. They want some real advice.
No, really. No, listen. Obviously,
but why
it's true
do you
love.
think? Not only true love. I'm saying
is it true
we're not
love?
just talking about couples here. We're talking about a couple on reality television.
Oh, well.
And the housewives, more than anything. We've had rumors shot at me, rumors shot at you. Accusations, allegations, name all the A's, whatever it is, they've come at us and we have survived. So why, Joe Gorga?
We survived. I tell you why. Because every allegation about you or me, we're all wrong. And I really know who you are and you really know who I am. Now, if you were out there doing something and I heard these allegations, right, there'd be a big problem between us, right? And vice versa. It doesn't bother me because I know exactly who you are.
So that's the allegations part. There's a lot more though that goes into, like, I remember when Tamara Barney got her first, she was the first one to get a divorce on Housewives, right? Like we watched her, I want to say she was like the first divorce that we watched happen on Housewives history. But that wasn't over anything cheating. That was over because you also have to put into the aspect, we've had rumors and we debunked them and all those things. But what about just two people battling for attention on a TV show, or a husband not being able to accept that his wife is a public figure that gets a lot of attention everywhere she goes? The husbands get jealous. The husbands, there's so many aspects to what happens in divorce. It's not just cheating.
It all depends on, how the person, when they do get the attention, they act. Right? You can get all the attention in the world, but when you come home, you stay humble, you stay sweet, you love your person, and you put attention into them. Now, things happen when these people are getting divorced. I'm going to tell you, 1,000%, being a man on this show is, yes, your wife gets taken away, mostly because it's a housewife show. It's based around them. But if they're out and they get too conceited and it gets to their head and they start going out and they start thinking it's about them, and a man gets like, you know what, screw this shit. I worked all day. I built this whole life and now you're changing. And vice versa. Think if it was the guy doing the same thing for the woman. I stayed home or I worked and I made your babies and here you are, you're going out and you think you're God. No, if you keep it tight and you keep it humble together, listen, we're in this together.
Right, like
I grow, you
the
grow.
Lady who gets on, she also, because it's housewives, right, can't get too big for her britches, right? So she still needs to remain, like you're saying, she can't walk around the house with with an attitude and conceited and saying like, I'm a freaking star, make your own freaking egg type thing.
Well, 90%,
I think it does happen.
90, let's say 95% of the people in this world, it does go to your head because it is a different world. And, I don't want to sound stupid or not, but I've always was the popular kid. I've always made people laugh in school. I always was one of the best athletes. I was the MVP in a big town. So for me, and I'm not bragging about me, what I'm saying is, to me, this didn't faze me. I still was the humble husband. I wanted my kids. I wanted my wife. Well, I could have lost my mind too. My shit, right? And the same thing with you.
Yeah. And it's really about don't mix up the attention you receive in public with the attention your relationship needs at home.
Correct.
Right? I mean, at the end of the day, that's really a fact. And I think that you and I both are very cross your T's and dot your I's when it comes to our relationship and our kids and our family. So neither of us was going to give the other person any slack to slip. And there's been times probably, and I would say mainly we got to look, you are a very prominent house husband opposed to most of the other franchises. I would say you're the most prominent husband on all the housewife shows, right? You're definitely the most known. You do interviews every season, God bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Does that make it true when they sneeze during the speech?
No.
Isn't that a thing? But no, I'm just saying, you have a bigger platform than most of the other men. You're a little more into it, and you do the interviews, and it's about your family and the whole thing. So I think that we both remains humble and calm, because you also receive almost the exact amount of attention as I do when you're out. Yep. And it's not just your wife's a housewife. You get what's up, Joe? You know? So it's the two of us kind of did this together. We came in it together. Not one of us is really a bigger star than the other.
You are a bigger star. You will always be a bigger star.
Thank you, honey.
And you are and I mean that. And
that was cute.
No, but
Joe.
Really, you are. Listen.
No, but there's no one who knows me that doesn't know you, type of deal.
I like to see you on this platform. Even when you were singing, I loved it. Right? It was great.
You did. I think I had really good songs. I'm just saying. Maybe it was bad timing, and I was young and scared. But the songs at the time, I thought they're really good.
I liked them. I thought I was holy shit.
I still like them.
I'm I got a star here.
You thought I was gonna make you. You thought I was gonna make you some kind of Rihanna money.
Yeah, where the hell is that money, man?
Joe is making me studios in the basement. He's like, "Go, baby, go!" I got Rihanna in my basement.
Yeah. No, I'm still getting up at 5:30 in the morning.
Babe, my lungs.
Put those work boots on.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not that good, but I did have fun with it. I do appreciate it. Who knew that a better pillowcase is all you need for better sleep? I recently picked up some Blissies, and I can't begin to tell you how life-changing it has been. Set yourself up with better sleep with Blissies, award-winning 100% mulberry silk pillowcases. I don't know if you know this, but silk is what's best for your hair and your skin. It reduces frizz, tangles, and it prevents breakage. That's because it keeps the moisture in your hair and keeps your skincare products and natural moisture on your skin, while cotton literally absorbs it all off your face. So say goodbye to wrinkles, say goodbye to dry, flaky, and red skin in the morning, and wake up with healthier and shinier hair. Think of grabbing a couple of Blissy pillowcases as an investment in getting better sleep and waking up feeling ready to take on the day. Everybody loves them. They have a ton of different prints and colors, and they make great gifts because there's an option for literally anyone. Yep, even men love them too. They have over 1 million raving fans, and you could be next. Try now risk-free for 60 nights at blissy.com/ondisplaypod and get an additional 30% off. That's BLISSY.com/ondisplaypod and use code ondisplaypod to get an additional 30% off. Your skin and hair are going to thank you. Spring is the best time for us to start a new workout routine. It's our yearly collective warm-up. The weather is finally starting to clear up for springtime here in Jersey, and that means I'm going to be outside more, especially lounging by my pool, down at the shore, and I want to stay healthy and look good. Peloton is here for everyone's yearly warm-up. This is the best time to get into a good rhythm, tap into your power, and build towards the summer you. Peloton accommodates your schedule with a variety of class lengths to choose from. Even if you only have 5 minutes, Peloton has classes for you, giving you the flexibility you need to move your body. Peloton has a range of class types fit for every goal and every mood. If you can't run, take a walking class. Need some grounding? Try yoga. If you want to level up, go for the Pilates or HIIT workouts. And you can do any of these exercises while moving at your own pace. Peloton makes the whole exercise process easier with personalized recommendations and guided programs that take the guesswork out of working out, so you can jump right in, keeping your fitness journey fresh every day. Get a head start on summer and try Peloton risk-free with Peloton rentals at onepeloton.com/bike/rentals. Anyway, so what it is important, I do think, like, when people ask advice, there's two types of advice we can give. We can give advice as a reality couple and how we did that. And then we can also give advice just as like a regular couple, a normal couple, and why we have fun together. I think, like, for instance, at that party, right? There were a lot of couples there last night, but wherever you looked, you found Joe and I, we were near each other a lot of time. We danced together, but then you go hang with the guys for a little bit and then you come back around and then, I don't know. I think we do have fun together and we do enjoy the same thing.
Last night was one of the nights really that we probably weren't together a lot, but we were. Like, you would pop up by me. She'll jump on me, hug me.
As soon as I saw him bend over to booty pop, I walked right the other way. I was like, I'm out of here, bro.
Shut the hell up.
This is not for me. What are you doing, Joe? Joe wants to run to Fire Island. He's like bending over. Let that coochie breathe.
Let me tell you something. The gays have fun,
shake
boy.
Shake that ass for Drake.
Yeah,
now shake that ass for me.
There you go. The gays are killing it, man.
So they have moves. Some of the guys there yesterday had moves. I mean, they were like Britney Spearing. They were, Joe, when he's a little tipsy, which he was last night, thinks that, like, whatever you can do, I can do better. That's just Joe. Oh. So he's watching these guys like bust a move. I'm talking rhythm coming out their pores. And Joe's like, oh yeah, me too. Trying to do the dance right next to him. I was like, Jesus Lord, Joe. No.
Here's the deal. I am just the funnest guy in the room, and that's it. And I am. I don't mean to be. I don't act. I just have fun.
You really
I like to have fun.
Enjoy life.
I like to work hard and play hard. That's it. So I can be with anybody and have a good time. That's what I like to do.
And listen, guys, I know we mentioned last week about being able to do the call-ins where you guys are going to be able to call in and ask us some questions. And we are trying to get that together. We weren't able to figure it out for this week. It's because of the premiere. There was so much going on. But within the next couple weeks, we are going to figure out like doing that. And when I do, I'm going to announce it on Instagram like the day of. And I'm going to give you a number to call in or to click on, something like that. So just whenever you see that on Instagram, it's that day and it's happening that day. You click on it and you'll be able to go into some type of like waiting room. You'll have to wait a minute and then or a little bit to see. Hopefully we pick on you or whatever it is. We're going to just pick random numbers and hopefully you get in and be able to say hi to us. But we will definitely do that. I promise. It's just going to take a couple weeks to get that together.
On that note, I want to thank. I just had a comedy show this Saturday in Pennsylvania.
Okay, yes.
And I would love to thank everybody that came out there and supported me. And you guys were amazing. I really, really, truly mean that. Everybody in that crowd, you guys were great. The boat shows that I had, unbelievable.
You made my
dancing. Night. I was in the next room over. And there was line, L-I-N-E?
Like line dancing.
Yeah. There was line dancing, which I loved. Man, it was great. And there's people having a good time and learning that. There was a teacher, they were learning that. But I just want to thank everybody. You guys were awesome. And it's such a pleasure to perform for a great crowd, man. It really was, man. And I had a good time doing it. And so shout out to you guys. Thank you so much.
Tony, the pool boss.
My boy.
Oh, not the pool boss. Tony, the pool guy.
Yeah. I had my Tony, the pool boy.
I was like, what do we call him? He's Tony the pool boy.
Yeah, everybody's like, Tony
he was
the
with
pool
you,
boy.
and he
Yeah.
said you did awesome, Joe.
Yeah.
He said it was like one of your best.
Yeah, because, I was feeling it, and everybody was, and, it just felt like home, and when you could be yourself, it was on. I was on fire. So
Good,
it was nice.
good.
But thank you,
had
everybody.
fun. Wait, let's jump to this conversation real quick. Did you guys see this roast? It just aired last night. It was called The Roast of Tom Brady. So, first of all, Kevin Hart killed it as the host. Absolutely killed it. Everyone said he was amazing. He's one of our favorite people, though.
He's my boy. He's the man.
And we met him, and how great he was.
He's so talented.
He spent time with us, guys. Like, when we met him, he didn't just be like, hey, here's your picture, keep it moving. We went to the premiere of his movie. He stood with us for a good 10, 15 minutes.
We did a few shots of his tequila.
Yes.
He
was very nice.
You know what I said to him? Here's what I said. I said, you keep being you. And I said, I really appreciate it. And I really, it shows that you're a great guy. And you know what? He gave me a big hug. And he was like, I like that. I love that you realize that, which was nice.
Yeah. He's really, really great. It's crazy how far he's come from that one scene in the 40-Year-Old Virgin. Like, that's what put him on the map, right? And he is a major, he's a superstar. He's a mega. Yeah, he's one of the big ones. So for this roast, I am wondering, because there was so many stars in the room at this roast, this 3-hour long roast, okay? There's so many stars in the room, and I'm talking like major comedians. Nikki Glaser was there, and she was absolutely hilarious, Joe. Such a hilarious bit. Yes. So Tony Hinchcliffe had one of the best roast sets ever. Really, really, really funny. We're gonna watch this tonight. Tonight, when you're done, we're gonna watch this. Hysterical. But here's one of the things I do wonder: if you're Tom Brady and you sign up for this and you say, "Hey, I'm gonna enter a room and I'm gonna let everybody in the room roast me, and I'm gonna let the best of the best roast me," like, I was wondering, do you get to pre-approve just topics? I'm not saying that you would get to pre-approve the jokes, right? But like, as a major celebrity, a major star like Tom Brady, athlete like that, are you going to say, listen, this subject's off limits, Giselle is off limits because it is going to hurt my children? Like,
you can't do that.
No?
You can't do that.
So
you know why? There's nothing, then what are you going to roast them on? You really got to, you need that as a comedian. You need it. You can't, I can't do it. No, man, they're honoring you. You better sit there and take it. That's an honor. It's an honor that he.
Yeah, like Deflategate. What about the whole Deflategate scandal? There was a joke about the Patriots owner going to one of those little special massagey places.
Oh, yeah, he used to go a lot.
You get the little happy ending or more. Who the hell knows? And they started to do a little bit on that. And Tom literally stepped in and told the comedian not to say anything more about that. Like, literally put a hold on it. And literally made them stop talking about it. So obviously they don't pre-approve subjects, because that must have been an off limits to Tom. Yeah. He actually got caught telling the guy, like, no, cut this. I do not want this in there. Which is funny.
Which I love about him, because he obviously respects and he cares about that the owner.
Right.
And he's being his boy, man. And he backed him up. And I love that about him. Shows that he's a man, really.
Probably because he was thinking to himself, guys, this is the roast Tom, not roast Tom's guys. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's like, listen, I signed up for this. He did not. Like, this is not fair.
Right.
Which you got to give him, credit for that.
I agree.
Can we talk about Kim Kardashian, Joe? Wait till I tell you this.
What?
I felt bad. They booed her. She was one of the stars who got to go up to like the podium and do a little roast.
She got booed?
First of all, I'm in shock that, I guess, are you in shock that they asked her to go up at a stage like this to be a comedian type person? What do you think? Is it an odd call?
Yes, because you know what? Number one, you're not a comedian, and you're not sitting up with all these number one comedians. Why they do that? And maybe they you know why she's there? For more ratings. They
she's
needed
there
extra,
for the
really, they used her for extra ratings. I'm being honest.
What about the fact that she killed it the last time she was on SNL? She
killed
it.
Yeah, but
so I'm
somebody
thinking
wrote
maybe
that.
they were like, listen, she did a really good job on SNL. She's rumored to be dating him. It's a ratings phenomenon for Netflix. And they were like, hey, let's try it.
Rumored to be dating who?
Tom Brady. There was like rumors that she was out dating him, whatever.
Yeah, but they must have had maybe a little one night thing or something.
Well, we don't know. We don't know. But
Whatever.
here's the wait, I didn't even
dating.
tell you about this yet. On top of the fact that they asked her to do this, and you have to give her credit for actually saying, like, I'm going to get up on that podium and I'm going to, like, you know, you're going against some of the best comedians in the world, literally. And you have to give her credit for going up there. And what I don't like is that they booed her. They kept booing her. Like, they would not let her finish. And you know what? I kind of liked the way she acknowledged them doing it, because she was like, all right, okay, all right. Like, in other words, like, I hear you. Like, I hear what you're saying. And you know what? I just think that, like, she acknowledged them, but she did dismiss them, which she should.
She dismissed them how?
She dismissed them. Imagine an app designed to make you use it less. Seems counterproductive, no? Well, Apartments.com's instant alert feature works exactly that way. Instead of scanning rental listings a million times a day, simply set and forget your search to whatever you're looking for in a place and let Apartments.com do the rest. From pet-friendly apartments to balconies to in-unit ACs, Apartments.com's powerful search tools let you know when your perfect combination of features you're seeking is listed. So you don't have to power through rental descriptions one by one. With more rental listings than anywhere else, Apartments.com's instant alerts mean you can spend less time online looking for the perfect place and more time doing you. And Apartments.com has more than just apartments. They have all kinds of homes, from houses to townhouses to condos to apartments and everything in between. They've helped millions of renters find their perfect place to live, the ones that check off all their own personal boxes. So check it out. Apartments.com, the place to find a place. On Display with Melissa Gorga is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Let's face it, sometimes multitasking can be overwhelming. Like when your favorite podcast is playing and the person next to you is talking and your car fan is blasting, all while you're trying to find the perfect parking spot. But then again, sometimes multitasking is easy, like quoting with Progressive Insurance. They do the hard work of comparing rates so you can find a great rate that works for you, even if it's not with them. Give their easy-to-use comparison tool a try, and you might just find getting the rate and coverage you deserve is super easy. All you need to do is visit Progressive's website to get a quote with all the coverages you want, like comprehensive and collision coverage or personal injury protection. Then you'll see Progressive's direct rate, and their tool will provide options from other companies all lined up, ready to compare, so it's simple to choose the rate and coverage that you like. Press play on comparing auto rates. Quote at Progressive.com and join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy. But like, you know what, Joe? You want to talk about haters? Like, and you know, we deal with haters on, or trolls, or however you want to call it, on such a small scale. Can you imagine how many haters, like what Ben Affleck also, he addressed the haters. He got up and addressed the haters. He was getting slammed because he was like a little unhinged. And he called the internet trolls bitches. He was like, you guys are out there talking shit all right behind your effing keyboard, and that doesn't make you a fan. That makes you a little bitch, is like basically what he said.
Right.
But like, do you agree with him? Kind of agree with, like, you know, but like.
Yeah, but listen, I'm going to be honest. I don't even listen to him.
Who?
The trolls.
The trolls.
I don't listen to them.
No, but you
can't
can't totally act like they're noise, obviously. But my point to you is, like, you think we deal with nothing compared to what Ben Affleck, J-Lo, Kim Kardashian, like these people. The bigger you are, the more haters you are. it's just facts.
Which is good.
The bigger you get, the more haters you get. And they used to, and I'll never forget Justin Bieber saying that once, like the more haters you have, the more popular you are. And I never understood that because he used to say that way back in the day. But like, look what these people deal with.
I like the haters. I like them because then I know I'm doing good. You know?
Yeah. I mean, if you have no haters, that means you're kind of bland. That means you're flatlining somewhere, and you gotta ruffle feathers a little bit. But anyway, so anyone who has not seen that on Netflix, you need to check it out. It's pretty amazing. I'm gonna have Joe watch it tonight because he loves all things comedy. But before we leave, I just need to tell you guys, Gino Gorga, PlacidityClothing.com. Guys, this is a real true thing. Gino and his friend created a clothing brand called Placidity, which
Tell
means...
them what it means.
Yes, it means a state of calmness, which I absolutely love. Guys, Joe, did we help him with this?
Nothing.
Like he told us about it. He showed me the Shopify app. He ordered the clothes with his friend together. I have nothing to do. It's not my vendors. It's not my people, like where I get my Envy sweatshirts. Completely separate.
They went to 4 different places and they found a nice spot and they did a great job. I'm so proud of them. And state of calmness. And you know where he got that from? Is being a wrestler, right? So you get people talk about you, taunt you when you're on a wrestling mat. They want to screw your head up because you can instantly get aggravated and you get mad and now you're getting sloppy. Not Gino, man. He's so focused, and he has taught me a lot of things where I might snap or I'll get more mad, and when you get mad, you get sloppy.
Yeah.
And even in business, it depends how you react. When I was younger, and an inspector came around and did something on a job and was mean, or I would flip out on him. Now I sit, I relax, and I sit. Okay, let's diffuse the situation.
You have some placidity.
Yes, yeah, and and if you could talk about it, then and you get over the situation instead of getting nasty and mean and yelling. So that's I'm so.
That's true. And so, you know what, guys? If you want to go ahead and support Gino, we're very, very, very proud of him. The sweatshirts are amazing. The T-shirts are amazing. The sweatshirts, sweatpants to like everything. It's actually very high end and a great line. So if you want to support 2 high school boys that are, listen, Amazon started in the garage, right? I mean, come on. They did. You never know. He could be Gino Gorga, the Amazon guy, the Placidity clothing line. But no, seriously, guys, we are proud of him. I think it's cute. I think he sees how hard his parents work, and I do love that they have a strong work ethic and that he's doing this. And in high school, listen, kids can get into trouble. There's plenty of other things they could do in their spare time, and the fact that this is what he is doing, we are very proud of him. So if you want to support their great sweatshirts, great sweats, PlacidityClothing.com. We're also going to go pick Antonia up. Would you believe her round is done? She's FaceTimed you, right, the other day?
Yep.
What'd she do?
She always FaceTimes me. She talks. She loves me. Me and her have that bond, boy. You jealous?
A little bit.
Always.
Antonia and Joe are very close. They're very close. I'm very close with
She'll sit on the phone with me for hours. Like I'm working.
Me too, though. So wait, she FaceTimed me from like this bubbly brunch the other day. And she just said, I feel like I'm you right now. I'm having brunch. And I was like, oh my God. She FaceTimes me. But she FaceTimes you more than me, you think? I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know. Anyway, everybody wants to know how your doctor's visit was. How was it? How was the colonoscopy? Is it as bad as they say? Would you give us
I'll be honest with you, it's really not as bad as they say. They talk about drinking this stuff like it's so bad. It's really not that bad.
You ran to the bathroom 100 times that night.
I actually liked it, because I like to go to, it was great.
Clear your system.
Clear the system. You feel good. And you go in a room. No big deal, and they put you to sleep. They start talking.
Up a little loopy.
They're like, "Good night. We'll see you later." Out, and you're out, and then you wake up.
Yeah, you
That's
were
it.
loopy when you woke up.
Yeah.
You were funny. You were loopy.
I was making all my phone calls. I don't even.
doesn't
how many
remember
people
anything.
told me I called them like at work calls too? They were like, "Oh, you were trying to order this material."
No, you were not.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. They were telling me.
they thought you were drunk, probably.
They said no, because I told them. They said, I said I just got out of a colonoscopy. People, like 10 vendors, they were like, "Oh my God, you were so funny." Even a TD Bank woman. So,
But overall, they give you your health right there. Everything's good. Everything was healthy.
Everything's
Thank
good.
You God, Joe Gorga's good. No polyps or whatever it was called. So that's a good thing. And you don't have to do it again for 10 years. So you did
the one
it.
thing he did, the one thing they said to me, they said, "You got to release the poison a little bit more.
No, he didn't
it's going to
say
get
that.
you really sick."
No.
He said, he did. He
And
did.
what else did they say?
That's it. They said,
Okay.
you get.
All right, guys. Well, listen, there is a new episode on Sunday nights, episode 2. But even more important than that, I will be live on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen Sunday night. So make
the guest?
sure I'm going to be with Megan McCain.
Who's that?
Megan, oh my.
What?
He said, "Who's that?" I'm going to be with Megan McCain. She's very political. She was on The View. I've actually been on the show with her before. She requested to be on with me. So John McCain's daughter. I mean, you totally know who she is if you saw her.
Oh, I got to see her.
She was on The View for a while. So I'm on Watch What Happens Live, guys. Make sure you guys tune in to Watch What Happens Live after the episode. I will be there. I always have so much fun with Andy on the show. So love you guys. I hope you have an amazing week, an amazing weekend, and I will see you Sunday on TV. Bye, guys. Love you.
Hey everybody, I'm Julie.
And I'm Brandy.
And we're from the Dumb Gay Podcast.
Now, you may know us from the People's Couch on Bravo or as hosts of the Vanderpump Rules After Show, which was also on Bravo. But both of those shows are canceled now.
Now we have the Dumb Gay Podcast, where we talk about politics and current events like we're talking about reality TV. If you'd rather watch Real Housewives than the news, then you need to be tuning into our podcast.
Yeah, and by the way, we didn't just start this podcast. We've been had it. So for everyone who's rolling their eyes going, "Oh, not them too." No, we've been here. So whether you pay attention to politics or not, it doesn't matter because you're definitely not hearing it like this. We're vulgar, we're crass, we're angry, we're inappropriate, and we're drunk half the time.
Half? Seriously though, if you want to be part of the conversation but you feel like you don't know how to jump in, consider checking out our Dumb Gay Podcast. It's available everywhere you get your podcasts.
Move over, Andy Cohen and Kyle Richards. It's Joe Biden and Kamala Harris time.
Paloop.
Stream your favorite drama movies and TV shows on Pluto TV. All for free. Watch all your favorite crime dramas like CSI and Blue Bloods. Or your favorite action dramas like Breaking Bad on Stories by AMC or The Walking Dead universe. Plus, Pluto TV has hundreds of drama movies and TV shows. Download Pluto TV on all your favorite devices for free. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.